Yo, man, what is going on with the Raider Nation? Good. What is going on with the NFL fans out there in the world, man? Once again, welcome back to another weekly pick'em, guys. And for the most part, we do pretty damn good every week. So once again, if you guys are betters, man, hey, put your money where your mouth is at. I do the same thing every week. You know what I mean? So once again, man, I do appreciate everyone that does tap in with these, man. And I do appreciate everyone that does participate in the bets every week. You know what I mean? It really goes a long way with your boy. Shows me you guys got some faith in me. And I really appreciate it, man. But don't forget to hit that like button on the way, and guys. Don't forget we do got to give away out at 500 subs as well. So if you are watching, and you ain't subbed up, man, make sure you hit that sub button. But let's get into this NFL weekly pick'em, guys. We got some really good games coming up, guys. Just as well as last week, we had some really great games. One of the sleeper games that we did call was the Miami Dolphins. You know what I mean? Miami Dolphins. Hey, went in there, did what they had to do, and we rocked out last week. I believe we lost 2 games last week, if I'm not mistaken. Or 3. I can't remember, guys. But anyways, we do pretty damn good, man. So let's jump into this and let's get in here and predict who's the winner and who's not the winner. Off the rip, man, we got some really good games, guys. We got the Buffalo Bills going up against the Houston Texans. You know what I mean? Buffalo Bills, man. AKA Superman, their quarterback over there, and Josh Allen. You know what I mean? He's a hell of a guy, man. Hell of a player. And I think as long as that guy's on that team, they will pretty much be pretty competitive wherever they go or whoever they play. But off the rip, guys, man, big Josh Allen fan right here. You know what I mean? Central Valley repping. I'm gonna have to rock out with the Bills on that game. You know what I mean? I think the Bills go in there and do what they got to do. Go out there and get that win against the Houston Texans. Next up, guys, we got the New York Jets going up against the Baltimore Ravens. New York Jets 2-8, same record as the Raiders, man, not doing too good, failing to find any kind of success. Baltimore Ravens 5-5. We know how the season's going for them now. They're on their way back after losing Lamar Jackson for a couple of weeks. Obviously, that did hurt them. But he's back, man, and he's doing what he got to do. Derrick Henry's doing what he got to do. You know what I mean? Obviously, we seen the first 2 to 3 games that they did lose were pretty much due to Derrick Henry fumbling the ball. And not only that, but their first loss, I believe it was their first loss, was a crazy comeback by the Buffalo Bills, which was a historic game, man. We all seen that. Next up, really great game, man. Really good one. Indianapolis Colts going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Colts are 8-2, man, and the Chiefs are 5-5. I'm really going for the Indianapolis Colts here, man. I'd love to see the Kansas City Chiefs not make it to the playoffs. And I mean, that's the goal this year, guys, is hopefully Kansas City doesn't make it to the playoffs. But I have a pretty good feeling about Indianapolis, man. I think they're going to be one of the teams to really go out there and compete this year. I mean, we're seeing it, man. 8-2, the way they play is obviously really good. We see it on field every week, week in, week out. And we see how the Kansas City Chiefs are playing. And I mean, the Chiefs aren't what they used to be. And their run is over, I think. You know what I mean? I think the Chiefs are going to take a seat for a few years. I believe they'll still be really competitive as long as, once again, they got a guy, Patrick Mahomes, man, who's really good. But I'm out to rock out with the Colts on that one, guys. Next up, man, Seattle Seahawks going up against the Tennessee Titans, man. Tennessee Titans 1-9. You know what I mean? And that's a little bit worse than the Raiders, man. So I can't feel too bad, I guess. But 1-9, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're gonna have one of the top 2 draft picks, depending on if they win any games. But obviously, them going up against Seattle Seahawks, guys. I think Seattle Seahawks is a way more balanced team. You know what I mean? They gotta really put together over there. Tennessee still struggling to find weapons for Cam Ward. Still struggling to get the ball going, man. And I just don't think Tennessee Titans have any chance in hell to really go out there and beat the Seattle Seahawks. I don't think there's any way that happens. If they do, hey man, that's some big money right there. That'd be a sleeper game of the week. Next up, guys, we got the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Green Bay Packers. Minnesota Vikings 4-6. McCarthy, you know what I mean? Not really looking too hot, you know what I mean? Obviously, he does have a little potential, but the way he's been playing is rocky, you know what I mean? Up and down, and that's not what you want when you're a rookie. Great head coach they got over there, man. Great players they got all around the field. But I do think Green Bay got a little more put together. I think Green Bay will go in there and get this win. I think Green Bay, you know what I mean? Their defense is pretty legit, man. I'd say. I don't know what's been going on with Green Bay recently, though. They just haven't been themselves. I don't know what it is, man. It happens, you know what I mean? People get knocked off their pivot for a couple of games, they bounce back. But Green Bay in at 6-3, man. I mean, that's not too bad. and we just got to really see what's going on. You know what I mean? Josh Jacobs, we seen what happened with him. Lev, you know what I mean? Their tight end went down, so they obviously have some injuries over there. But I'm definitely thinking Green Bay can still go in there and win this game, guys. No doubt in my mind. Um, Next up, guys, we got the New York Giants, man, 2-9, going up against the Detroit Lions, 6-4. Detroit Lions, well coached team. I really think Detroit Lions are going there and put about the ass on the New York. I mean, the Lions are going there and put about the ass on the Giants. Giants, obviously, I don't know if Jackson Dart will be playing, but we seen he did go down. Um, Obviously, Cam Scatterbo, man, their dog, their top man. You know what I mean? Their motor for the offense is out pretty much for the whole year, which is sad to see. You know what I mean? A young guy like that already go down in his career. High motor. You know what I mean? I really respect what the guy does. But I think Detroit Lions going there and put about the ass on these guys. You know what I mean? Next up, guys, we got the New England Patriots 9-2 going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Man, New England Patriots came out of the bushes. Man, they came out of the blue. Um, they went from 0 to 100 real quick. Man, I really respect what they got going on over there. Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator, doing what he's doing. 9-2, man. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a record. We've seen how New England was with Belichick these last couple years, and they were not looking too hot. You know what I mean? We've seen obviously what happened with Mac Jones. He was looking so bad. They traded him away. Now we said, but it's cool. You know what I mean? I love seeing these teams that go from nothing to something, and I wish that was what the Raiders could have did around like that. 9-2, man. That's a hell of a year for them. I think they'll go in there and beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Next up, man, really great game to watch as well. Pittsburgh Steelers 6-4 going up against the 7-3 Chicago Bears. Both of these teams are pretty evenly well matched. I think. I think both of these teams honestly have a pretty good shot at winning this game. I think it'll be a really tight game. As we see, it is Chicago -2.5. So I mean that's a really close game. Even the odds are saying, but this one I feel like man, this is a really tight one, guys. I think Pittsburgh going there and pull it out by a stringer. I say Pittsburgh probably win by 3 points. Honestly, I think Pittsburgh going there and do that. Next up, guys, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars 6-4 going up against the 3-7 Arizona Cardinals. Man, Arizona Cardinals struggling to find success, struggling to find weapons for Murray. You know what I mean? Obviously, Harrison's in there, not looking as good as he's supposed to be. I think Jacksonville got a pretty good shot at winning this game, and I think they will go in there and win this game. Um, Obviously, ETN, hell of a guy. Travis Hunter, man, he went down. Sucks to see. But Jacksonville, man, 6-4, not a bad record, showing that they are at least competitive. Sitting at second spot in AFC South, you know what I mean? So that's pretty damn good. Kudos to them, man, for turning their season around as well. They one of the teams that weren't looking too hot in these past years, and they went out there, upgraded in a bunch of positions, and now they are where they're at, dogging it out. I'm rocking out with the Jacksonville Jaguars for that one. Next up, guys, we got Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. We seen his debut. Side note on this real quick, man. Stefanski and the Browns, I feel like really set this guy up for failure. But man, both these teams 2-8. One of them's gonna be 3-8. One of them's gonna be 2-9. You know what I mean? And honestly, guys, I don't have too much faith in this Las Vegas Raiders team. As a Raider fan, man, I've lost all hope. The way this team plays, man, the play call is ridiculous. And honestly, I hate to say it, man, but I do hope Shedeur Sanders goes in there and lights us up. Just because I dig how the kid has been getting all this backlash. I hope he goes in there and does what he has to do. And honestly, man, our secondary is trash. And I mean, if they get cooked, that's on them. They've been getting cooked all year. Hey, why not let it be Shedeur Sanders go in there and show these guys, you know what I mean, what he's really about. And I respect Shedeur, man. I respect what he's doing. Wish would have drafted him late in the rounds, but we passed on him, grabbing a guy in Cam Miller and things like that. It is what it is. But honestly, guys, I got the Cleveland Browns going in there and winning this game. Next up, man, we got the Atlanta Falcons going up against the New Orleans Saints, man. 3-7 Falcons, 2-8 Saints. Obviously, Saints not looking too good either. Falcons struggling, man, to find success as well. They obviously got one of the greatest running backs, I think, in the league at the moment. Penix, not looking too great. But yeah, man, obviously I'm gonna have to rock out with the Falcons, man. I just think the Saints are all over the place. I don't think that head coach is gonna pan out for them. Honestly, I don't think he's one of the ones. Obviously, we've seen what happened with Chicago and the way he came from Detroit, and the same thing with the Saints, man. But hey, Chicago got the best pick of the litter. Looks like I'm out to rock out with the Atlanta Falcons on that one, guys. Next up, man, Philadelphia Eagles 8-2 going up against the Dallas Cowboys 4-5-1. Obviously, Dallas Cowboys are a high caliber team when it comes to the offense. They can score a lot of points. We've seen what they did to the Raiders. But also, Dallas Cowboys do let up a lot of points. It's just the Raiders couldn't do it to them. I think Philly goes in there and wins this one, man. Philly will be sitting at 9-2. Yeah, I think Philly got that one in the bag, man. Next up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 6-4 against the Los Angeles Rams 8-2. Another great game to watch, guys. I think this is going to be a nail biter. I think this honestly over under 49.5. I think that might honestly go over 50. I think definitely I'd bet over on that. Both of these teams, honestly, high caliber teams, man. Baker Mayfield showing he's a dog. Obviously, Matthew Stafford, vet when it comes to this shit, man. Been in Detroit for a really long time when they were really bad. And I respect Matthew Stafford and what he got going on, man. I also respect Baker Mayfield. But I always root for the underdogs, man. You know what I mean? I always want the guy that hasn't really had too much success to win. So obviously I'm gonna rock out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I say Baker Mayfield goes in there and slings this one out, man, and wins by at least 3. I think it'll be a really tight game, but I think it'll be a high scoring game at that. Next up, Monday, guys. We got the 7-4 Niners going up against the 6-5 Panthers, man. Panthers are another team, you know what I mean? They came from nothing to something. As of right now, they have a winning record. We've seen how they have panned out these last couple years, not really doing too great. Bryce Young, you know what I mean? He was struggling. Obviously, the draft came up. They grabbed a guy, Ted McMillan, who I thought Raiders had a really good shot at grabbing, you know what I mean? But guys, this is going to be a really good one. You know what I mean? I think Carolina is on their way to being a good team. I just don't think they're that good of a team yet to beat the San Francisco 49ers. So with that being said, guys, I'm about to rock out the San Francisco 49ers on that one, man. But once again, guys, really appreciate everyone rocking out with me tonight, man. Really appreciate everyone who does tune into these. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button on the way out, man. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Go Raiders.